Data is everywhere, but the tools to understand it are often complex and require years of coding experience. What if anyone could unlock the power of their data? That's why we built Dragon Train. Welcome to Dragon Train. From dataset to decision instantly. Dragon Train is a complete data science studio that takes you from a raw CSV to a deployed API, all without writing a single line of code. So let's get started. So we can either drag or drop or select any CSV file. So let me select carprice.csv. Immediately the app is now ready. The CSV is loaded. Before even training a model, let's understand our data. You can use profile dataset button and you can see all the features that are present in the dataset, what are the types and what are the mean median of these data. So before training a model, you can profile that dataset and understand about it. Now there's an option of what is the objective with this data. So it is a car price.csv, so my objective is to predict the car price. Now you can click on suggest model button and it will analyze the columns, the features for us present in the CSV as well as our objective. Based on this, it will suggest me what is the problem, what is the type of problem, what model to choose. Even if I don't understand any of this, it will tell me all what I have to do. So based on the product dataset column and our objective to predict car price, it is a regression task, it has told me, and the target variable is price and the model is XGBoost, random forest to regressor to use. So let me just do what it says. So we'll select the problem time regression, we'll choose the target price and we will train a random forest regressor model. Now the question mark you see here is to help the user to understand if he or she doesn't know what is a problem type in machine learning. So he or she just can click this question mark and it will tell it what is problem type about. Now let's finally train our model. Now the result pane has been populated and our model has been successfully trained. We can see the performance matrix, R2 score, root mean squared error, as well as our plot of actual versus predicted data. Apart from this, we can see an analysis. This tells us how well our model has been trained, how well it behaves, what actually our model do. So it tells us this model is highly effective at predicting the prices, as we see. And if a user doesn't understand what this performance matrix actually means, he or she just can click on this question mark and it will tell actually what this matrix are meaning. So R2 score tells us how well our predictions match the actual outcomes. Apart from this, we will also have a feature importance which will tell us what are the most important features. Now once our model has been trained, what next? We can use this trained model to predict on a new test of features. You can enter values, any values of these, and it will predict the car price for you. That is, it will use the model you trained. So you can train the model even if you don't know anything. You can use that model to predict even if you don't know anything. You can try out different models and it will populate in the model comparison table and you can compare those models. Let me also try XGBoost on this data. So it has trained the XGBoost and we have received the performance matrix, we have received the analysis, feature importance, life predict, and you can see model comparison. So we can compare. So R2 score is better in random forest, so you can decide which model performs better on the dataset. Now you have trained the model, you have predicted the model. What is the code running behind? How is the model being trained? If the user or if we want to learn about this, we have also the generated Python code, the exact Python code we are using in our backend to train this model. The user can use this to learn how the model is actually being trained. They can copy this code. So it is from a no code, but you can still learn how these features, how these models are actually being trained. Now let's look into our explainable AI dashboard. Now a good data scientist doesn't just ask what a model predicts, they ask why. This is where our XAI dashboard comes in. Let's ask the model to explain its prediction. So you can actually get what are the features doing, what is the most important features, what is the least important features using explainable AI XAI dashboard. So it uses SHAP and Lime libraries for this. So the SHAP tells us what are the most important features. For example, here engine size is the most important, then curve weight, then horsepower and so on, and you will also get a brief statement regarding it. So you can see the most influential factor in predicting the target value is engine size, which strongly pushes the prediction higher. So yeah, you can also get a specific prediction using Lime. So we get a line plot. So engine size greater than 141. So the green here shows how much these features pushed the model towards and increases accuracy higher, and red shows how these features took it down. So you can understand even if you don't know about these using the summary provided here. The most influential factor pushing the prediction higher was the engine size. As we see, the green bar is the highest, and the safety rating slightly decreased the prediction because it is red in color. So all these features together combined are no code feature and model training. Now if you want to generate a report of the model you trained, you can just simply click on this and you will have a PDF of the model you trained, its analysis and its performance metrics. Now the most important feature, or you can say the most best feature of this, is the package as API feature. It will take us from a raw CSV to a full production deployable API. Now package as API, it will give me a zip file, and this zip file actually contains endpoints, requirement.txt file. So we have gone from a raw CSV to a deployable API in under a few minutes. Let me show what it actually contains. Let me extract this. So you can see it contains app.py, model.pkl, file, requirements.csv. So we have gone from a raw CSV to a deployable API in under a few minutes. Now let's look at how we are doing things, what we are doing on the front end, what we are doing on the back end. So we have utilized the hybrid approach On the front end, we use TechPyScript. It directly runs in the browser and it communicates with our Fast API backend. And on the backend, we have used Fast API, which does all the training part, all the explaining part, all the model explain parts, and so on. One thing I would like to add is our ML knowledge base. If a user doesn't know about any particular ML term, or he or she wants to know about this, he or she just can type in, let's say, what is supervised learning, and click on explain, and it will explain this. Our AI features are powered through Gemini 2.5 Flash model, and all the model training is have been done using scikit-learn, and plotting has been done using Seaborn, Matplotlib, Shaplime, the model explaining feature. So supervised learning, it has told me what it is. So this was all. Dragon Train is about a no-code ML playground from dataset to decision instantly. Thank you.